Hi, beautiful one, dear, precious, divine, spirit soul that you are. Not who you think you are, not what the mind says you are, not what anybody else thinks you are, but who you really are. That's where the power is. How about if you take a nice deep breath, right where you are, notice where you are, notice something, so you bring yourself right here, out of the mind, into the now. And you are the now. Not the present time, because that's time. You are right here, right now, with me, and I'm with you. Okay. Now, my topic, back engineer yourself. Okay. Now, if you're out there as a researcher, you know about the back engineering. And what that happens is oftentimes when a country's invaded, the invaders will run to their museum or wherever their artifacts are stored, having to do with an ancient technology of some kind or another. And then those artifacts are then taken and studied and taken apart back to how they began so that someone can then recreate it, have it again. So you back engineer. Here's the key. You want to back engineer yourself back to your original self, who you really are. Okay. Now, how would I back engineer myself to find out who I really am? Okay, first of all, then, you want to notice how you are in this world. Okay, you notice different things, how this world is operating. One of the things is this. When you take a look at the mind is an application, and it is not an innovator. The mind can't originate. Wow. Wow, did you hear that? That was the most powerful thing. I said the mind can't originate, and I got that kind of a validation of a zoom. Wow. I'm still shaking because that's the way it works in nature. You tune in and I'm still, whoa. Let me breathe. Okay, so you start to look at how your qualities now and how you operate. And you start looking at, and you'll see it in other people. You watch, you observe. You're not hating anybody. And people say, "Oh, don't judge. You're No. You have to have discernment. You're intelligent. You know the difference between right and wrong, good and evil. Oh, well, good and evil is all in your mind. No, that's some new age BS. That's not true. They've got some qualities, but they took it in another direction to make you believe partial truths. That's why I used to be in it, but I'm not. I used it for then. I realized something was missing called you and the real power and the real truth. And so all the religions hide that, but they also have truth in them. You have to find and know how to discern the truth from the false as to who you are and not be all confused by some philosophy you're involved in or some new cause you're involved in or some other. These are all deterrents. They're just diversions to keep you away from you and who you are and your beautiful life that's right there available to you because you are life and you are beautiful and you are eternity and the power is with you. Okay, so it's like, say if you're caught in a trap or a hypnotic trance or you got sidetracked or whatever, and all of us, it's okay to make mistakes because we do that, but correct your mistake. And that way you don't make it again, but also you admit it. And most people, they don't want to say they made a mistake, so they try and hide it because they're too embarrassed or afraid they're going to be harmed or hurt because that's what happens. But that's not true. So you want to back engineer yourself. So one of the things, take a look at love. Okay. Love has no opposite. So when you say people that fear is the opposite of love, that then means just like hot is the opposite of cold, then it must be to have love, you have to have fear because they go together like heads and tails of a coin. No, An absolute is love. Fear has no power. It is a delusion. You see? But trying to make a delusion equal to love and then saying love, you love everybody. Wait, I don't love everybody. I am love. And I recognize who you are, and I endeavor for your welfare, your well-being, your prosperity, your happiness, your health, your joy. I celebrate who you are. And it's also, and here's another sell, is also, what do you buy? So you start to look at the words, nothing is hidden, and it's all in the language to tell you what's going on. Now you take your power back. So love doesn't have an opposite. But it can be hacked. And love is a sense of I go forth to give. I go forth to help people with my job, my services, my talent, because that's who I am. And I love, that's who you are. Now, when you get hacked, and this reality is just off center a little, so it's like putting your nails down a chalkboard. It's like things aren't harmonious. They're a little. It's just like driving down the road, going 90 miles an hour, and one of your wheels are out of alignment. If you don't correct it, pretty soon the whole thing's going to fall apart because it's not harmonious with who you are. So to back engineer then. So you would then know, because you had how it's hacked is now you have lust. That means I want something from you. I want your body. I want your attention. I want your money. I want your stuff. Santa baby. Remember that Eartha Kitt song? That was a good one. Give me a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you. Santa baby. Now you're going to get real mad at me now, but I'm just the messenger. The word Santa have the same letters in it that Satan has. Isn't that interesting? What does that mean? Because it's a business plan. It's a business plan for you to feel pressure, stress, buy stuff, give people stuff. I got to have my stuff. And you know what the happiest part of the holidays or Christmas ever was making things. I still do that. Giving gifts from your heart and love, cookies and just sharing and singing and festivals and love and being together. See? And when you take that, you use these so-called holidays, like even they say Valentine's Day, whatever that is. If it's really a love day, every moment is love. Every moment is you being. So when you start realizing that the qualities you're exhibiting and people are exhibiting in some way have to be qualities that they have at some level, but could be hacked. And you start then, little by little, as you do your research, you start owning and taking back who you are. And how you do that is you start behaving, or you continue to behave, according to your inner integrity. How does that fit and work with your real sense of who you are as a divine being? And to not do something to your body or put anything in your body or do anything to another or to anything. That's what I was talking with one of the person I'm working with as a mentor who's a nurse, and she's having a terrible challenge because she's having to tell people things are good and she knows they're bad. But then that's her job. So we're working how she's going to shift her work because she has to follow her integrity. She can't give things to people that is going to make them sick and die because it's going to make money for some business. No, you see. So when you back engineer yourself, you start doing your research. This is what I do, and I'm there to help you. So, email me if you want to have a complimentary time just to get to know each other and see if we really want to work together and our styles work. And I know what you're interested in and if I can be there to assist you. do that, and you go to my website, terrycolewhitaker.com, and you would find my email address, and it's terry@terrycolewhitaker.com, and just email me. And then I have my books out there. I have courses and classes, and I have retreats here for one person or three or more, or a family and a business. So contact me, and I am there to support you and empower you, because I know who you are, because I know who I am. And this is my life's work, and it's yours too, because there is no greater work in the world, no greater investment than the one you make in yourself, because you are loved, and you are loved, and you are the greatness. Make yourself great. That means bring forth the greatness that is within you, my dear, and all is well. Celebrate, yes, the goodness of your heart.